All right, afternoon. We are in the last field of soybeans. So we got a little shot of rain, nothing measurable on Tuesday. And yesterday we got the elevator set up to load beans out, letting stuff kind of dry off. The beans have gained back moisture, so they're not super dry. And these ones got the green out of them now. We had a little frost this morning, but it won't really affect today. But they are calling for wet weather over the weekend, and we've only got this field and this farm and another 20 acres for somebody else to do, and so we'd be dumb not to have them off and in the bin. And then we got to wait for corn harvest. So I'm hauling loads today because I want to fill the elevator, get the elevator filled, and then I'm supposed to, I think there's supposed to be a truck coming at 5:30, 6 o'clock to load. So I was hoping we'd be pretty well done, or to a point that I can just take the pickup back and load the truck up, fill the truck, because we won't be long filling the truck, and maybe they get moved. But I don't know if we'll move today or if they'll try and move in the morning tomorrow and get everything situated, because it won't, like I said, it's just a couple little fields to do after these ones. So apparently these beans are a little bit better, and the fact that they're not wet means I've got some or they're wetter, but I will have I've got some 10% beans that these things will blend off perfect with, so it will bode well in our favor. Likely what will happen is we'll put the wet beans on top, and they'll draw through the dry beans, and they'll mix in, and maybe the last 3 loads or whatever, before they go out, maybe we throw the fan on them. But I don't think they're going to be that much wetter than 13 or 14. Even if they're 15, the drying and the shrink on them is, they're not likely to charge any drying. They'll just take shrink, and it's way better than waiting for them to get dry, especially with lots of rain in the forecast, and this is a wetter farm. Field's going to come off, be left in good condition. So wait for the buggy to show up, and maybe I'll get the drone out and fly around down and have a look and see. There's still lots of green stems. I think with our dry weather, this farm must have caught some more rains, or this farm is actually kind of stays wet longer, and so there's some natural springs in here. So whether the water table was high and the beans were able to get down and tap into that, I don't know. But pleasant surprise. It's good you have your farm spread out and spread your risk. It's nice to farm all in one block close to the home farm, but you can also get euchred by the weather. So we will go check things out. I think we had a air seeder miss here, but no sprayer miss, or just no beans. Well, a few beans. We'll drive back and fly the drone around. This is a kind of a cool farm. There's lots of slopes and stuff like that, cool contours. It's cool from the sky, but farming it's tough. But looks like the beans all filled out well here, so maybe the late rains helped these beans out too. These were planted in June, so maybe a little later planting, they weren't as far along. Don't know, but it'd be good to have these things off in the field in good shape, because I have mudded stuff off here before, and that's not fun either. Well, I got the drone up. Almost had the combine eat the drone, but it's a really cool shot, so it worked out. What's that saying? what's the saying? It's like, I don't know, reward favors the brave or whatever. I'll have to look it up. But anyways, getting a lot more beans off of here than I thought when we were planting it, but that's good. I'm hoping, I don't know if they'll be 70, but if they're touching high 50s, low 60s, I'll count that as a win on this farm all day. And like I said, they're coming off at a good moisture. All good things. It'd be nice to be done today, easy day tomorrow, and then we're all caught up in the field and we'll get catching back up in the barn. So I'll hop up in the cab with Joe and we'll see how they're running in the combine. Also, a side note on this farm, maybe this is why the beans are doing better. This farm had been pure no-till, so no-till beans, no-till corn rotation. Last fall we took it all, the corn off. It wasn't that great. It was like 165 bushel. It was planted first week of June. But anyways, came off. There was a few wheel ruts and we had some washouts, so we just worked those washouts out and planted the beans. So I don't know, with the no-till crowd, they say, oh, you gotta sacrifice for 5 years and you'll start to see stuff go up with your soil health. Heck, I saw nothing but a downtrend. So I don't know on it. All I know is I'd like to make no-till work. It'd make our springs go a lot quicker, but can't really afford not to till the ground if we're going to get a good yield bump from it. Know who's who and who's been implanted and who hasn't been. You just set that so it holds the gate up open. Bring these ones around again. It all let's go, come on, in, let's go, in you get.
472. I assume that was.
Get it. Come on. You run the road. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Go on. Go on. Let's go. One of you. Come on. Come on. Come on. Well, that's all them weighed. I think they're gonna average about 500 pounds, Mom.
I would say probably 550 would be the average. Yeah. Because there's only.
What did that 1198 weigh?
400. 1198. 571. The heaviest was 606.
Well, that 1198.
No, wait. 628 was the heaviest.
That 1198 though is about 2 months younger than everything.
The jury, he was 533. He was a lot heavier than I thought he was.
Yeah, our Jersey weighed 533. Now he's going to be a year in November, so that's how slow they grow. Good thing he was free. Thanks, Dave. All right, Joe's just bringing some oat bales up for some bedding in the yard. Get them spread out. I don't know when it's gonna get wet, but we want to use those oat bales up, and they seem to last a lot longer in the yard than a straw bale. I'll grab a knife from them, and then I can cut the strings. Got a few tough spots in them, but not terrible. I better stand behind here. They'll all come running. It's a handful. Handful left. What they'll have spread here in 5 minutes, I'd be an hour doing by myself. So I'm just up on the feed rail here. And now we've got everybody mixed in on this side from the new ones we got. We'll go get some feed made up for them. And these guys here probably got lots of feed till tomorrow. They'll probably fill up on a bit of straw too. But while Joe's going to make feed, I'll give this a scrape and get all the excrement out of here. And we should be good to go. So the next thing we have to do on those calves that we weighed, we got to put an implant in them to help them grow a little quicker and a little more efficiently, and delouse them. But we didn't have enough experienced cattle hands around today to do that quickly, so we'll do that at a later date. But we've got which ones we have to do in the numbers. So when we run them through the chute again, when we're weighing the other ones to sort out ones to move into this pen, we'll treat the ones that we need to treat, and we'll be off to the races. Well, that pretty well should put a nail in the coffin on this video. It's a little cut up. Sorry I didn't get the last day of soybean combining. It was a little uneventful. I got, it was just a small couple fields, and Joe and Dan got that harvested without me. And yesterday I had a Thanksgiving to go to, and we just literally drove down and picked up those 22 calves to bring back. And today is the O'Neill family Thanksgiving, but we wanted to get those cattle weighed so we could mix them all up and get their ear tag numbers so they're separate. But anyways, guys, we got a few things to do around the yard before we get into corn. Corn is still just a little too wet to start harvesting. Probably needs 10 days minimum. So we'll give it that time to dry down a bit more, and then we'll get started on it. But we got lots to do around the yard to get ready for winter. We've got a whole list of things to do. But anyways, guys, if you like this content or like seeing videos that I put out, be sure to like and comment, and most of all, hit that subscribe button. And until next time, guys, keep her between the ditches.